Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. So it is
There you go.
6:40 this morning. We were up at 5 a.m. though. It's Saturday. We're getting ready for our long ride. Yeah, we got 56 miles on deck.
So in this video, we are going to show you a weekend of training and show you how we fuel, because that's a question we actually have gotten a lot in our last videos. So we're going to kind of show you pre-fuel, during, how we like fuel a 56-mile ride. If you like this style of video, we'll make more. Ride. It's a zone 2 ride. It's actually my first ride outside in 3 months. Since it's zone 2, 3-ish hours, I'm gonna shoot for like 50 to 60 grams of carbs per hour. I'm gonna use raw fuel, code Tati15 to save. It is what I use to race, and it is what I use to train for long rides. This is 50 grams, 100 grams already. So it's basically 2 hours complete. And then I'm gonna bring some Medjool dates. I really like fueling since it's not a race specific workout. Like I will not race on real food. It's zone 2 and I like to fuel with real food, not always just like the carb drink. Okay, so this is 66 grams of carbs. And that's it. I'll probably bring one gel as well in case of emergency. It's always better to have more fuel than less. So
2 bottles with 75 grams of carbs in each, 900 milligrams of sodium in each bottle. So that's 1,800 milligrams of sodium. And then the last thing that I'm bringing with me, lifesaver. This. Of course it freaking has to update.
a minute.
Halfway through 26 miles. It's very hilly, I'm not gonna lie. And it's, I mean, y'all can see there's a lot of cars, so.
That's perfect for me because it's hilly.
Brisket taco. Pretty freaking good actually. Yeah. Is that a burrito? Wow, look at that taco.
It's my date pack. I put it in here and then I just grab them and go.
We're halfway, so we should be halfway through our fuel, but I've been doing a bad job, so.
I'm halfway through.
That's the hill.
Super close. I'm done. Will's still riding, so I think he's gonna do 80 or 90 miles, but I cut it at 60. So just got back. I think I was a little underfueled because I didn't know it was gonna be so hot out, and we were doing a lot of hills that I wasn't expecting because we did a different route, but I would say like I should have bumped it to 60 grams per hour and I was only at like 50. My heart rate got a little bit higher when we were doing some climbs and I was definitely holding like 300 watts. But yeah, good ride, waiting for Will to get back, and I would say next time I'm gonna up the carbs just a little bit. So I ended up eating everything I showed you, and then I had an extra gel because I was a little bit tired. Definitely need to go put some electrolytes in my body right now. Anyways, that's it.
everyone. Dying out here. This is some massive climb. I think I officially got my legs ripped off.
I slept 10 hours. I'm exhausted. I think the heat got me yesterday. Not gonna lie, I probably was a little bit underfueled, but we live and we learn.
I'm gonna make breakfast, thinking a ciabatta roll again, because I cannot decide. Electrolytes, ciabatta roll.
You're at home in this small town and I'm just feeling fenced in. No need to complicate it, it just goes that way sometimes.
I'm just swimming today because my hip's hurting, so I'm having a lighter breakfast. I'm not that hungry. Yeah, so just rice cake, almond butter, and banana. And I'm doing like a probably 3K, 4K recovery set. So yeah, nothing crazy. And
You go your way, I'll take the highway.
good morning. So I just dropped Will off at the NVDM team run. I'm a little tired this morning, and I don't want to push it because we're 8 weeks out. I'm in a really good spot with the run. Don't hurt yourself more, because I think it's honestly just irritation and overuse right now. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and it's Operation Do Not Get Injured. Commonly asked question is on Instagram and YouTube.
How do we fuel our training?
In this video, we went through a typical weekend of training, which is a long ride on Saturday and a long run on Sunday. Fueling completely depends on who the person is, gender, and what type of exercise you're doing. So for me, like a zone 2 ride like we did yesterday, I do 50 to 60 grams of carbs per hour. I choose to go for like real foods versus just gels or carb drinks when I'm doing zone 2. And also just depends on like how much you're burning. So we did a VO2 max test in May, and we figured out what exactly at what zone and power, how many carbs we're burning, and then how much fat we're burning. And so that is like the best way to be super specific about it, because I can't say, hey, all girls do 50 grams of carbs an hour. That's just like how my body works. And that's how Will's bodies work.
For endurance rides, I like to hit anywhere from 50 to 75 grams of carbs per hour. I kind of rely more on, the major meals. Like yesterday, we went out to go burritos because I needed to refuel all those carbs that I just burned the day before on a 5-hour ride.
If I didn't have enough carbs during a session, and then I was like, oh, I'll just catch up on it later, it will put my body and hormones into like a stress, fight or flight mode. Before I say this, I am not a dietitian or anything like that, but from what my doctors have told me is that if I underfuel and I, put my body through these highs and lows of sugar crashes and like, okay, I'm like really bonking, oh my God, I had all this sugar bonking, your body's just gonna freak out and like hold on to your fat and hold on to extra weight or anything like that you might not want in your performance goals. So I would say like that's a very big difference between men and women in endurance sport. I can't just underfuel my entire workout, mess up my recovery for 5 days, and then expect to be okay.
Yeah, I think it's all, at the end of the day, it's just trial and error.
Yeah.
In training, obviously you want to practice what you're going to do for race day, but you don't want to do that all the time like we do.
Yes.
50 grams of carbs, 75 grams of carbs, but come race day,
oh, I'm trying to take in close to 100.
110, and so you just got to figure out what works for you. Everyone's different. Everyone's got different needs. Everyone's got different intensities, durations, training week volume. If you're doing 20-hour weeks versus someone who's doing 10-hour weeks, it's going to be totally different. So.
And thanks for following along. Please like and subscribe. We love doing this and it supports us a lot, and